I'm just letting you know I'm going to make some chili today, but I'm going to be repurposing some stuffed peppers that I made the other day. And I'm going to blend those up and make chili. So I've taken some dried beans and I put them in a jar of water and just filled it up. And they're already starting to get all wrinkly. So I just wanted to show you that while I do something else. The beans that I put in this jar yesterday to soak, they have soaked and almost filled up the jar. I'm just going to be dumping this into the crock pot. They're not cooked, but they will cook in the crock pot. Today I'm going to make a chili with repurposing leftovers. So here are some stuffed peppers that I made the other day. I'm just going to take these and I'm going to put them in the food processor and chop them up and put them into the chili. So just going to chop that. And there we go. So now I'm just going to put this in the pot, because it's all stuff that would normally go in the chili anyways, except for the rice part, but it'll just taste like ground beef in there. I will also throw in a jar of ground beef that I processed, as well as some tomatoes and chili powder and garlic powder and peppers, all types of seasonings, and put that in the crock pot and let it cook until it's done. I'll probably put on high for a couple of hours and then put it on low, just so I know that it's ready when it's supper time. And I'm not sure if we're going to have this per se for supper tonight, or if I'm making it for lunches for the kids. So here's my home canned tomatoes. They're whole, and I just water processed these last summer. There's the tomatoes, and then I'm putting in a can I got at the store. I get them when they're on sale for about 79 cents is my buy price, and they're just tomatoes with fine herbs, Italian tomatoes, so seasoning in there, and then I put chili powder. I only put a little bit in now. Well, a little bit to me is maybe a lot to you, because I want to see how spicy it is, because sometimes my spices work really well, and then sometimes I need to add more. And then I'm going to put some pepper. As my family usually does like it spicy. One kid likes it a little bit less spicy, but does like spice. And then some garlic powder. And I'll stir that up. So those beans will cook in here. And I won't put the meat in quite yet, because I'll see how this is. I might not necessarily even need to put some meat in here because of the meat from the peppers, and we'll see how that is I might add a little bit more water to help the beans grow a little bit. So I'm just putting in about a cup of water in my jar. And, as you can see, it's still lots of snow outside. And I'm going to put the lid on that and let that cook. I put it on high. And we'll see what it needs later on in a couple of hours. So here is the crock pot of chili made out of repurposed stuffed peppers. So I might have to just chop up some of these bigger things tomato, but the beans are soft. It's been 7 hours on high. It was probably ready maybe an hour or two ago. So now I'm just going to turn it off and wait till it cools, and I'm going to put this in the fridge for supper tomorrow or the next day, or I'm just going to do it for lunches. I haven't quite decided. I can also just put them into individual packages and put some in the freezer, as I'm not going to add any more meat to it because it looks quite meaty, and it's perfect. Just wanted to do an update.